Hi, Melissa. So nice to see you.
Hi, Victoria.
I've been looking forward to this. I know we've been trying to catch up and answer some questions and
I know, I'm
everything
so excited.
else. I'm just checking to make sure I have everything out that I'm going to need, and I do, I believe. Okay, so brightening your eyes or making them so, like, you know, if you have a hooded eye, I do. Mine aren't as hooded, but like the biggest thing for this is dimension. So when you're trying to do that, obviously starting off with the proper concealers in under eye is the best thing. I don't know what kind of foundation you use, but my biggest number one to everyone is if you use a powder foundation, liquid first. If you use a liquid foundation, you can go your foundation, then go in with your liquid concealers. And there's a trick to this. So basically you would put all your foundation on first, your liquid foundation, then you're going to go in for your eyes.
I never put foundation on my, I don't have a pen. Oh, shoot.
I can say, well, I'll have the video.
You're going to record. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
So I never put foundation on my eyes.
No, you don't have to put the foundation on your eyes. Put the foundation on your face.
Okay.
Leaving out this part and leaving out this part.
Okay. Sorry.
But get your foundation on.
Okay.
And that's the trick. So that being said, this is a color correcting palette. And I do have a big series coming out on this where I'm going to show you the color wheel and everything that's opposite of it. But when I say for women over the age of, if you've had a baby or you're over the age of 35, this is the color you want, that orange. Oompa Loompa orange. I tell everybody, they're like, no way, that cannot go on my face. It absolutely can, and that's what you need. And I love these little guys for the application. You can get like, what, 10 in a bag for like $2.99. Like, they're perfect. But only for the application, and I'll show you the trick in a second. So I'm going to do the eye that I haven't done yet for you. And I get a little dark up here too. It's pretty orange.
Yeah.
Can you see that okay?
I can see it. I can't believe it.
Okay, so then you're going to take your concealer and you're going to just dot over.
Is this good concealer that doesn't get in fine lines?
Yeah, so I have a bunch of different ones that I like. There's some that are pricey. There's some that aren't pricey. There's like ones there's like Urban Decay. I like Makeup Forever's. It Cosmetics, the Bye Bye Under Eye is fantastic. I always tell everybody you should be going one shade lighter than your foundation.
Okay, I always go like so one shade lighter. Yeah. Okay, I usually go 2.
Yeah, 1 to 2 shades. Like some people, if they see that 2 shades later, they're like, oh, you know. But no, you're going to be putting bronzer, you know, you're going to be spicing up your face elsewhere than to worry about it being like, you're not going to look weird. So I just did that. Now I have like, it's a small foundation brush. And this is the one I use for my under eyes. I think this is a BH Cosmetics brush number 5, which is just another company, and their brushes are great. I mean,
what is it called again?
BH Cosmet. B as in, yeah. So like PH, but with a B.
Okay.
Okay. So now I'm going to go in. And you're going to hit that dark spot on your lid, because that's actually like,
did you put the orange on your lid yet?
I did not, but you can. I went more up in this corner where I get dark, and even like the sides parts of your nose, those are vessels too that break. So your eyes are the most sensitive part. I just wanted a little bit more. You really don't need a whole heck of a lot, to be honest with you, but I did, you know, you just want to make sure you're coming up over the orange.
Okay. Will you send me the links to the products?
I can definitely.
Okay.
And so now I'm going in like that dark spot there.
Okay.
And then this is where you can do, I mean, you can see the difference already. Like, I mean, this was the side that was done. It's matching with the exception of the brow and shadows, because I haven't done those yet. So then, so you did that. So now if you want to go back in, touch up with your little beauty blender that you use for your foundation or your foundation brush, you can, and maybe just kind of like even it out a little, but you shouldn't need any more concealer.
Okay.
That's it. It's little. So a little goes a long way. And when I say the orange, that's what you need to cover up that under eye big time.
Okay.
From there, I like to suggest a neutral, well, your brow, obviously. You go in and you do your brow.
Oh, you do your brow before? I always do it after my eyeshadow.
I do it before because it frames your face.
Okay.
You don't have to do this, whatever works for you. I have no brows. Like, people are like, what do you mean? You look like you have brows in your picture. Yeah, because I put them on. So this is a universal brow pencil by a company called YBF that it's just one of those companies I won't stray away from. It's universal. Like, it matches every skin tone. I've used it on clients that are African American all the way to people as pale as me. So it's, yeah, it's just, when it's universal, it's universal.
Wow.
I use it as a tracing tool. So I kind of want to, like, I make my arch and I'm connecting those hairs that are sparse and not there on the up and on the bottom. So like now I'm squaring up that top with the bottom. And then,
wow.
so that's just, it's literally just a stenciling tool for me, the pencil. Some people like using it, some people don't. I am addicted to, you know, I have splurges, and then I have, like I said, there's stuff from over the counter to whatever. I love Anastasia from Beverly Hills. This is a kit that you buy. This one is medium brown. She gives you the two because it's that ombre look, because we want it to look natural. We don't want to look like we have, you know, these big, most people just want as natural as possible just to make them feel comfortable. If you want darker, you can go darker, you can go thicker.
Am I too dark? This is like I think this is my natural. Is it too dark?
I don't think it's too dark at all. Like, I think it fits your face. It frames your face well. I think if you learn that ombre effect, you'd notice a huge difference.
Really? Okay. Are you going to,
I'm going to show you. Yeah.
Okay.
So first thing I do is, you can see the brush is like the angled.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Go ahead.
So it's like that angle brush that comes with it with the spoolie on the end. So you want the top to the bottom. And this is a pet peeve of mine. So like, even when women are putting on mascara, I mean, this is your dominant hand and you're going this way. I hate this. No,
I can't do that.
Yeah, you have to learn to introvert your hand to do your mascara the same way. So same thing with your brows. You can't. Oh. Yeah, you're going to have to teach yourself the way to, you know, introvert and go this way. Otherwise, it's going to be opposite of that side. So all I'm doing right now is I'm making a stamp. And then I'm going to kind of start filling in a little bit of the brow where those sparse hairs are.
And this is the darker color.
This is the darker color. Now, where I made that stamp, I'm going to go in with the lighter color in the right here. And then kind of bring that through too. And it's basically making your eyebrows like your natural hair. It's giving you that effect of dark, and some of our, you know, like almost like you got your brows done. You got some blonde going, you got some, you know, just, but it's very natural. And you can darken it up if you want, especially for at night. You know, if you're going to be out taking pictures for an event, you kind of want your brows to stand out. You can always go back in and touch it up with your concealer brush, you know.
Ah.
Then this is where this highlight comes in underneath your eyebrow. This is what I say I personally think you should start with every time. So now you did that. It also comes with a, which I don't have with me right now. I should have it, but maybe I do. Oh, I do. Okay, I got like studio stuff everywhere right now. So she also gives you a free brow gel. This will make them, and I haven't put it on either one yet, your brows will not move all day. That's my finishing touch.
Oh, they're beautiful.
And you can go as thick as you want. You can go as thin as you want. This is just, you know, my natural everyday type of look. So now take just whatever kind of brush you would want, and you're going to kind of just, this is just a neutral color. And what I can even show you on, this is just my everyday neutrals palette. Like this is all browns and naturals. And I'm going in with this color, which is more of like a skin tone.
Okay.
I also use that as my brush color or my eye color that I bring, so you don't have the harsh lines between your shadows. So when you're blending, you can blend with a big fluffy brush with a little bit that you're not killing your color. You're just making so you don't have those harsh lines between
like I have
color. Yeah, it does. I mean, I didn't really notice it on you. It's something that people like they're like, how do I get rid of those harsh lines? I'm like, blend till you can't blend anymore. And, you know, you can always put a little bit of this, but so it's literally just a little. And then you're building everything from there. Then you can go in with your normal look, like your, you know, whatever you feel comfortable in and day out. Like part of the 5-minute face that I'm putting together for everybody, which they can't seem to like wait for, is possibly this is really like, I cannot lie to you, this is kind of a cheap way out, but like if you are in a hurry and you're a mom and you just want to look like put together, like you did, you know, something, you got your blush. And then, you know, you put that on, and then sometimes I cheapen my way out. Touch a little color, can go back in.
I love that blush. I want the link to everything.
That blush is great. That was like a freebie type of thing. And I like use it for everything, just to touch up. So now, like if you got like that, you got a little bit of a fallout. You maybe don't want to put on anything else on the bottom. You don't have to. You can put, you know, like a fair toned brown, neutral brown on the bottom. The biggest thing is,
under here?
No, like on your
here.
lid. Yeah. So I'm trying to do bits and pieces so I can save them for the next person. So that I but it doesn't matter. Then the biggest thing is teaching people dimension. So if it's a quick face, dimension, what I talk about with dimension is going in with a brown or whatever color you want, and you're hitting this crease. And that's going to give you the dimension. And sometimes I hit that outer corner there. And this is what you're going to go in and blend later, but already you can see the dimension on that eye. And I actually can show you a little bit more over here and go in and blend that too. So you can already see there's a ton of dimension there.
Yeah.
Go back in with that buff color, because now you have that little bit of that pink pop on your eyes.
Yeah. But doesn't when you put it in, okay, on the crease, since my eyes have like so much skin, I'm going to get it taken care of. But for now, like, doesn't it, when I open them, then that would disappear. So don't I have to put it above the crease?
No, because you're going to buff it out above the crease.
Got it.
You really want to use that crease as your marking point. Then you can bring it up. And when I say buff it, like you're taking a fluffy brush and just keep buffing till you get your, your desired look. And sometimes it doesn't have to be so heavy. If you're going out at night, you're going to be on camera. You obviously want it a little heavier, those kinds of things. You can touch back up with a little bit of that pink up here, or whatever color you want, like giving yourself that pop of color. I think eyeliner is another big thing for me is like, I haven't used an eye pencil unless it's like a major event or I'm doing something fun for like a Halloween look or whatever. I love that smoked out underneath look with a shadow, using a pencil brush. And I like a pencil brush, and then I like this one. You can play with colors. This one's teeny tiny. Okay. You can get these at art stores like Michael's. Yeah, you don't have to get like you can splurge, but and don't worry about not hitting that waterline because you're gonna end up getting it.
I never put anything under my eyes because I don't want them to look small. No,
it actually opens them up.
Okay.
You don't have to put it on the top even if you don't want. You can. You can only do the outer corner, which I'll just do the outer corner over here. Don't bring it all the way over.
Oh, okay. Wow. You're awesome.
And then you don't have to do this, just like a little technique. I'm going to use something really, really bright just so that you can see that's pretty sparkly highlighter. But just to give you that little kick in the corner.
I love it. I love it.
Some people don't want to, and then sometimes, kiss the nose.
I want it.
Cupid's bow. I picked that one just because I figured it would stand out. Like,
oh my God, your face looks, you're gorgeous, but like, it looks so good. Like, what a difference. Like,
yeah, I really like starting from square one so that people can see, but that brow gel, I'm telling you, it's no joke. Your brows, like you could literally sit here like this all day. Like, oh my God, I got it. Like whatever you're working on, and you'll come out and you'll be like, oh, wow, that stayed. Yeah. And then, and what kind of foundation are you using? Do you mind me asking?
I have, oh my God. Shame. No, there's one that but I'm not going to buy it anymore because I was buying it from Stella and Dot. And when I joined Park Lane, I had to close out my Stella and Dot account. It was Ever.
Oh, okay.
And I really liked it. Now I'm not sure what to do. I have what's the one, Dermalogica or something?
Yeah. Not
do you recommend? No.
No. I'll DM you why. How about that? I don't really want to say that on the live, but not a fan of theirs. I do like, obviously not a MAC fan, but obviously their foundations are very fantastic. If, you just got to watch because you don't want them suckering you into everything. So if like we can match you and you can go in and be like, this is what I want. That's great. But even with the other companies, huge Urban Decay fan. I'm a huge Smashbox, which is great for us for on camera.
Really?
Which is fantastic. Yeah. Quick going out for the day. I'm obsessed with the new Laura Geller. Okay. It's a Baked and Balance powder foundation. Okay. She has one that says illuminating foundation. That's for summer because that's when you want to get that more kiss of whatever. You want the one that says Brighten, which is more for like winter and fall, I would say. Those are great for like just getting out of the house if you got to like run up to school or, you know, those kinds of things.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I personally like love those.
I always use liquid. I'm not used to powder.
Yeah. Powder takes a little getting used to, but you really got to prime your skin too for it.
Yeah.
That's where people are like, oh, it sinks in. What do you do beforehand? You know, what kind of,
Yeah.
what's your moisturizing situation like? What's your, you know, your primer? Because that stuff does work, you know.
Yeah.
I have my favorite primer right now is by NYX. It's called Marshmallow Primer.
Okay.
And
Good.
it comes
I
with like
need
a
one.
little marshmallow to put it on.
Okay.
But it's really light.
Cute.
Doesn't make anything cakey or pill. You know, I hate that pilling some of the primers will cause. But yeah, I love that stuff right now. I was really hooked on the Milk Hydrating Primer, and then this one, and I was like, this is kind of a good dupe. I'm not gonna lie, and it's way
Wow.
cheaper. So
Yeah. NYX. Yeah.
yeah, it's
Okay.
good. That's a good one. Well, I hope I helped.
You helped so much. Thank you.